Hey guys, what's up, Brian? Give me a second, guys. How you doing, Brian? Let's see. Do we have Jason still alive? Let me double check here. It appears that Jason's still doing sit-ups. Pretty incredible. What's got you so tired out, Brian? Laying in bed? You feeling okay? My desktop is moving kind of slow for some reason. Give me a second. I'm going to bring up my desktop. It's easier to read. Brian says you have a massive echo chamber, Yogi. Do I? Don't know how to fix that. Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny. Am I echoing over on your end? Brian says echo, echo. Brian says no sound is good. So it might be on your end, um, Brian. Danny says the song is good. So what's got you feeling so worn out, Danny? Or I'm sorry, Brian. Cat says I'm not getting notifications. Weird. This definitely seems to be some YouTube glitches going around. Skeeter says he's not getting notifications and he can't post. Um, so how you doing, Cat? What's up, Stuart? Hey, Austin.
Hello.
Hey, Easy.
I was in Brian's chat earlier.
Oh, hey, I
Hello,
didn't know he went
Cattinger.
live.
Yeah,
I didn't know he went live.
he did. He was live earlier.
Sorry, I missed his first one.
Um, Inspiration.
What's up, Easy? It's a gecko.
Girl.
Brian says slept for like 3 hours. How come up so late or up so early?
Yeah, I know you were Squirrel. I tried to explain to Brian turning on his live chat.
I'm glad you were able to go live, Brian. Easy says the psychedelics experience is something that would harm you in terms of the algorithms. I would love to know your thoughts, but not will upset YouTube. It will upset YouTube. I got flagged once before because it's one of my favorite things to talk about, actually. Easy. What I might do is I think I can do it members only.
You can do it members only.
So I might do a members only chat, uh, exclusive just for that. Brian says daughter has to be up at 5:30. It's an early day.
Um, got some news.
Yep.
I put out my hand and apologized, and nothing.
Well, who'd you put out your hand to?
Skeeter. Directly. I put a message to him and said, I'm sorry. This is stupid. We shouldn't be arguing. We're meant to be part of the fishing community and whatever else. And
So when did you do this?
I said that between last night and this morning. I actually sent a message not long ago and just said I'm sorry, and I've left it at that. So I mean, the ball's in his court now.
Right.
I mean, I'm sick to death of having arguments, and if anybody's seen my community post from what I put up this morning, then well, it was like mine this morning, my time.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll look for it. Let me read Michael's comment real quick. It says, "See you again, chat. Good news. You should be getting the spoons by 9 p.m. tonight, according to the text I got from the postal service. I'll be on the lookout." Awesome, Michael. Thank you.
Cat and Jack, I don't touch that stuff. And it's pointless touching that. Doesn't do me nothing. Does nothing for me.
Let's see. Easy says, Yogi, would you be interested in starting a Discord chat? We can all chat on there 24/7. I can start it for you. I think Night Watcher started one for me, but it was more towards some of the younger people that were coming in. Sure, easy. That would be kind of fun. I don't know much about it, but can you talk about whatever you want?
Discord's good. Discord's good.
Can you talk about whatever you want?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. Easy. Awesome.
I've got Discord. I know that Toy Pops has got Discord.
Yep. Brian says psychedelics are the backdoor hijacking in the spirit realm, in my opinion. Interesting. I sort of go by, well, I got to be careful talking about it because I do get flagged. I have before because it really is one of my favorite things to talk about. Here's what I'll say. It's a tool. A hammer is not good. A hammer is not bad. It's a tool that does the job. However, you don't always want to use.
Discord's just an app, Sniper. It's a really easy app to use. I've got a few YouTube channels on there that I speak to. I've got Megs. I've got Grandma's House. So I mean, it's really good to use.
Right. So Brian says, with that said, I have tested most of them. Me too. And that's the thing is, you don't always want to rely on tools to get like what you said. Here's what Huxley said about it: that it's a great tool to get you through the gate, but it's the same gate every single time. So if you want to go further, and if you don't want to have to rely on a tool, then go with the traditional routes of meditation, of prayer, of breath work, of drumming. That's what you want to rely on. You heard from Bob?
No.
That's what I find odd.
He put a post up also.
He put a what?
He put a community post up also. He doesn't want to like talk about it publicly, but they won't talk to people behind the scenes either. So it's like, well, I'm sick of the arguments. Should never have happened. And
right.
What's to blame from?
I mean, it happened. I mean, the thing is, it happened on Skeeter's channel. Skeeter wasn't to blame as such. It was somebody in Skeeter's channel that was to blame.
No, but he took it to Bob's yesterday.
Well, there's
Not
that.
yesterday, the day before.
There's that.
That's Skeeter started it.
So I've said my sorries, and I'm just leaving it at that now.
Right. That's
but
all you
I've
can do.
not heard any
It's the way to
back
do it.
via email.
I mean, Bob even asked about emails. Send me an email.
I sent them one
Wendy sent him one. Never got a
yesterday.
reply. So
I don't see me getting one either.
Right.
I mean, my mate Bulk that you've seen in your chats before, Yogi. Bulk even said himself, he's like, I'm still waiting for the last 6 weeks to hear from Bob. Nothing. I mean, I know he's live at the moment.
Yeah, I was in there for a bit.
I mean, he's gonna. And the thing is, though, this is the hurtful part: is the fact that my 13-month membership, 13th month membership token, is sitting there, and I can't give it.
Right. Catch up here real quick, and we'll dive back in. Sniper was talking about the etymology of discord, disagreement between people's prosperous family who showed no signs of discord. Michael said discord is good, just depends on the communities and if you fit them or not.
I've got two really good communities on Discord.
Right. I'm going to explore it. I appreciate that, Easy. Brian says, I totally agree, Yogi. That's where I'm at. Yeah, Brian, you seem to me that you're in a very contemplative and prayerful life. Brian, have you ever read Thomas Martin? So I'm as excited. You get to see your boyfriend. Brian says, it's just one event after another for the past 2 weeks. This is so crazy. My life is pretty embarrassing for me. So if you see it, yeah. What's embarrassing about your life? You seem to have an awesome life. I will be checking out your live stream for sure. Someone says, Brian, I love your videos. Oh, Brian says, I've never looked into a camera and tried to pour my spirit before, so that was kind of weird. It gets easier. I would have sworn that I would never have gone live stream. When I had to send videos into Deepak Chopra for my meditation instructor's certification, I couldn't even look at the camera with Mocha filming me. I just kept messing up. I was nervous. I was upset. So for me to be able to come here and have a conversation like this a year ago would have been, well, a year and a half ago. Something I couldn't have done. Hey, Toy Pups.
Hey, Toy Pups.
Easy says, I think this community would be great on Discord. Cat has an excellent voice. Stuart, you can't base your happiness on what others are doing. 100%. Talk about that. Let me get caught up.
That because my happiness is like seeing other people happy.
Right. But there's always other people. If things aren't where they should be right now, give space. You've done what you can. You've apologized. Didn't even apologize. It was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this has been happening. Doesn't need to be happening. Let's put it behind us. Toy Pup says, are we early this This is amazing. We went on time today. You are right on time. Hey, Danny.
I mean, this is just. I mean, to me, this is just going to escalate into something that's going to be so toxic.
Doesn't have to.
No, but I can see it coming.
Right.
From another perspective.
Yep. But just end it with you. As far as you're concerned, it's done. Doesn't go any farther for you. If it does end up like that way, it's not because of you. It's not because of your involvement. All you can do is wish everyone well. Say, guys, sending you my love, but I'm doing it from a distance. If the community opens back up again and everything's cool, let me know. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think about 7 of Bob's members that are members of my channel.
Right.
So if I go members only, they're going to see it. Bob himself's going to see it because he's still a member.
I enjoyed your live stream yesterday. I think you should do that more often. Toy Pup says, this is the opposite of us. We used to be the front of the screen, and we really did think that we would be successful. Did not think that we would be successful. By the way, let me, where'd it go? There it is. So guys, thanks to our friend Easy, I have a Discord. I'll have to figure out how to do things with it. What should everyone call me? Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Just Yogi. Just the title of that. Just Yogi.
Just Yogi?
Just Yogi.
Or should I do a poll? Well, no, because then I need options for a poll. Let me see what everyone thinks, and we'll go. I like that one. We'll see what everyone else thinks. So, what should the Discord? What should my Discord name be, or what should the Discord? Is it the channel? Is it the? Not sure how this works. So Brian, that's for me. That's perfect. You were being you. You were being authentic. Toy Pup says, always challenge yourself. You will be surprised your own self of what you can accomplish. Absolutely. This is what Pups is doing now. Toy Pup says it takes one day at a time.
Danny.
Living in a forgiveness, and I promise it gets better each day as it goes by. Absolutely. We figure out what we want to get back. Wise words. And when we don't get it back, they're very hurtful. And we understand when you're going through a story. Danny says, Danny the Singer Manny. Keeping your username on all platforms is a great way of connecting easily. It's true. So it should be just a yogi? Just a yogi doing burpees? Just a yogi, and well, I'm not always in my basement.
That's what I'm just saying. Just Yogi. You're just basically just Yogi.
Right. So should I have the A or not the A? Just the yogi? Just yogi.
I think just Yogi.
The channel name, keep it there too. Just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Gotcha. So it makes sense if people want to find me. I've been close to changing. Just a yogi doing kettlebells in his basement. Sooner or later, I'm going to let go of the burpees. I'm almost at 1,100 days in a row without missing a day of doing burpees. From doing epic 3-hour sessions to a minimum of like 20 a day. But I've covered the whole gauntlet. There's only 3 other people in the burpee community who've done more burpees in a row, consecutive burpees, than me. And I think.
So what is a burpee?
What is a burpee? You've seen everyone do burpees. Jace was doing burpees with Jesse last week.
Burpee to me is like if you've done a live stream every day. That's a burpee.
Why is that a burpee?
Because you've been live every day. So it's like there's a guy that I know that's in India, Pakistan. Sanji. His name's Sanji. And he's got he numbers his live streams like for every day. I think he's just got over the 1100th day in a row of a live stream.
I do a lot of live streams. Goga pointed out on when I did the Sunday service with him that he's like, how'd you do it? You've done just over a year, you've done over 1,000 live streams. consecutively. I haven't missed a day. If there's one thing I am in life, it's all right. If I'm two things in life, I'm weirdly consistent, and I'm weird with my consistency, and I'm consistently weird. You can rearrange it any way you want. It all comes out the same. So I'm still setting this up. Keep it the same name that nobody can find. Take your name. Good idea. Good idea. It's definitely not burping. Toy Pups found that out as she tuned into my channel to hear me burp, and she's like, "Why isn't he burping?" It must have been a great disappointment.
I mean, I know what
Appreciate-
Salma's wanting. She wants more than just a burpee. She wants more burp.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. 3 streams a day,
Mm-hmm.
7 days a week, 21 lives a week. This is beautiful. Well, okay, it wasn't always 3 streams a day. I actually
It
started
was
out
5.
just
It
one.
was 5 streams a day.
Every once in a while, I do a 4. I don't know if anyone's made the Yogi Quad. We have the Yogi Triple. Those who have shown up for 3. And so far, no one has made the Triple Crown Yogi Triple. 3 days in a row at 5 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5:20. 3 days in a row.
I've managed
Have you?
the 10 o'clock. I have managed a 1 o'clock.
I've seen you at 5.
And I've managed a nighttime one, but I have not done it in 3 days in a row.
The closest, Eric Lapointe, I think, has come close. Scroll Snipers come close. No one's yet to do the Yogi Quad, which is the 5 a.m., the kettlebell workout, the 1, and the 5. Toy Pups is the burping queen. So I was excited that you were not burping king. I was feeling threatened, but you made us feel safe and said, we are so hooked.
Oh,
I didn't
look
want to
what
show
the
off.
cat's dragged in.
Excuse
Look what
me.
the
I
cat's
have
dragged in.
members' lives. Have you? Have you done the whole thing?
No, he hasn't. Because he goes to his bed before you go to like your 20 past 10 at night one.
Easy says, but he's done the 5. I see him every morning at 5 almost. So hey, Jace, we got a Discord chat. Thanks to our friend Easy. It's checking out to make sure that I am human. Humanish.
Well, that depends on what your definition of a human is.
This is true.
What's the definition of a human?
I don't know if I actually have a definition, to be honest with you.
Definition of a human? We're all aliens, dressed in human skin.
Speak for yourself.
I agree. I would agree with Wendy.
Can you say out what Love Your Pups has just said?
Yep. Let me. I'm setting up my place on the Discord so that people can. And there we go. Nice guys. We got Easy Cheesy. We got Selma. I love you, Toy Pups.
No, I'm not. You're on a live.
1 second, guys. I just want to have this set up.
Hello, Tandra.
Hey, Tandra.
Give me a minute. Wendy's got a phone call. Give me a minute.
Yep. Hey, if you want, go ahead and log off for a second, and if maybe Jace or someone else wants to come up, and then you can come up when they're done.
No, Wendy's finished it. It's all right.
No, he hung up, so I have to phone him back. But
You're cooking eggs, are you, Jace? Nice. Eggies. We love you so much, Sam, Danny, Jace, Stuart, and definitely Yogi, and Squirrel, and Wendy. Mm-hmm.
1 second, guys.
Salma's saying hi, puppy mummy. Salma's saying hi, Jays. Mum, Toy Pup said, Dudsy, we love you. Salma, Pookie Bear.
All right, I'm back.
Jason said, Mumsy, Wumsy, hiya, lovely.
I'm glad you're getting all that, not me.
Jace has also said Salma. Squirrel Snippers and Black's Dictionary Humans up. Jace, you're excused, mister. Tandra saying hi to you, Yogi, me, and chat in the background
Tandra.
eating. We have Toy Pups is saying we love you so much, Salma, Danny, Jace, and Stuart, and definitely Yogi, Squirrel, and Wendy.
Thank you, Easy.
So yeah, there's the Discord link.
Jay says you have to send me the link. Send me the link on Messenger for me to join. Mobile don't work. Gotcha. I can do that.
Same here. Same here.
Danny's eating a hamburger. Now the it's missing his French fries. You need to make some French fries. Easy says, I had you on Facebook, Jace.
I'd be too. I'm on Yogi's channel, Yogi's friends list.
Selma says she's fallen and it can't get up. That's not good.
Oh.
Tandra is very close to being
up.
halfway to her watch hours. It's that almost 1,500.
Cheers, Easy. Thank you. Can I ask, what does the BCLS mean next to Easy's name?
I don't know. I never asked him.
Burpees.
Nope.
No burpees?
Not yet. Not yet a burpee practitioner, but you never know. You never know.
I was just thinking burpees. The last part, seals. You've got, I don't know. I was thinking of exercises. Burpees, curls, legs, and seals.
No. I can guarantee you. So, Toy Pups, I see that you have an event coming up. I was visiting this morning. I'm going to be presenting some new stuff coming up. I'm finishing up a course on tapping, combining Ho'oponopono with tapping. Might have heard me mention Ho'oponopono before?
No.
Because you don't pay attention to me. I talk about it every day, consistently. And how do you forget a word like, and you looked all shocked and surprised. He says back crack, legs and soles, all the hairy bits. Probably not.
Thank goodness you said that, because I just didn't want to
Life's a
even
hobby
go there.
says hello from Ireland. Hello from Ireland. How are you, my friend?
Hello
Yogi,
from Scotland.
Add the link in your bio. I'll show you how. Add the link in my bio. Oh, okay. Got you. I will do that. So there's another one out there, Discord. Again, that Night Watcher. Not Nightmare, but Night Watcher started. I think I've only been on it 2 or 3 times. Just sent it to Jason Stewart. Nice.
Thank you. So, I've come up with an idea. I don't want you to laugh, but I've come up with an idea. I've been thinking about what Jason's been trying to ask me to do.
What is it Jason's been asking you to do?
Exercises.
Oh, good. And I would never laugh at anything that you decide to do. Anything that you decide to do that you're doing for the right reason, you got my support. Hey, easy. Everyone wants to know what the BCLS stands for. So what's the plan? When are you going to start? You're going to start with Jace?
Maybe. I'm dipping my toe. I'm thinking, but then
You want my
I
recommendation?
don't want to like push myself where I'm going to basically suffer.
Well, you're going to suffer. I don't mean with Jace. You're going to suffer because, you know, it's the first noble truth of Buddha. Life is suffering. What's your username for Discord, Yogi? It is just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement.
So you're going to give up on burpees?
No, I'm switching my concentration over to back over to kettlebells. Before burpees, I was doing kettlebells 7 days a week, and then I got into ultra running, and it was hard to do both.
So
I did for a little while. So originally, I'm just a yogi doing kettlebells in his basement. Actually, when I was a kid, I was just a yogi doing bench press and curls in his basement.
Did you wear wrist support?
I did not. This is back in the day, man. We were hardcore. Not like the kids today.
See, this is the thing. People think that I'm only 33, right? But I don't use anything. I don't even use a back strap, a back support belt. I don't even need one of them.
Right. The only reason you see me do it with kettlebells is not for support, as it helps create a shelf with the t-shirt to keep your elbows from sliding off. This is your rest position, kettlebell sport. You got the kettlebells here. You've seen me with the weight
Yeah.
sitting there. If you don't have the shirt just right, your elbows start to slip and the bells start to fall. And that's a hard way to keep the weight up. Before we go farther though, anyway, when you start off doing an exercise program, it's going to be a little uncomfortable. But here's my advice. Look, Danny says, leaving now, Yogi. Have a great day. Thanks for coming in, Danny. Very much appreciate it, my friend.
Bye, Danny.
Don't think about it. Just do it. Give it zero thought. Because if you think about it, you'll come up with reasons why you shouldn't. Or you'll say, I'll start a New Year's, or let me do this before we start. Just, Jace, we're starting Monday. Better yet, Jace, we're starting this afternoon. Jace will have a plan specifically for you.
My eating habits are all scruff, though. I mean, they really are.
What's that?
My eating habits are all scruff. I mean, I love Coca-Cola. I love cans of Monster. I know I've got to try and cut that garbage out at some point, but it's tasty.
Don't worry about it yet. Don't worry about your diet at all yet. Start moving. And like I said, let's do me a favor. If Jace is up for it, I might ask to have Jace come up on live, and him and I are going to talk about you. We got things to say, man. We've been holding this in for a long time. No, I'm just joking. But I do want Jason and I to talk about you, because I want you to hear Jace. He's not going to have you do Jace workout. He's not going to have you do Jace stuff. He's going to have you do Stuart stuff Jace's style. He's going to have you start exactly where you are and no harder. Because he doesn't want you broken. He doesn't want you sore. He doesn't want you not be able to show up for the next workout. He wants you to be healthy and fit. So my suggestion with diet, Don't worry about it. But when you're ready, we'll start adding good stuff in. We won't take anything out. Not going to take out Coke, not going to take out sugary food, whatever you like. We're going to keep it in. But we're going to add one good thing in every couple of weeks. Because here's what you find. The more good stuff you eat, the healthier you feel. And then the less bad stuff you end up eating. And it happens completely on its own. So you make zero sacrifice in your diet. You just start adding good stuff in. So even if you add a whole bunch of good stuff in and you still drink a little Coke now and then, a little soda, or you have something that might not be, who cares? You're having so much good, healthy food. It doesn't matter if you have a glass of Coke every day. You know what I mean? But no one wants to make these huge sacrifices where they cut all this stuff out. They go on this strict diet. They're on this big self-improvement. It never lasts. It never lasts. Look how...
The thing is, I'd like to try and get my upper body strength. That's what I'm lacking, is my upper body strength.
Right. Jace will get you there. So, hey, Jace, do you want to come up and talk for a minute?
I'll
Just
drop
'cause
down and let you.
Let's see if he wants to come up.
If Jace doesn't turn up, I won't be happy.
All right, let's see
Finger
what
wagging.
happens.
Finger wagging.
We'll bring Selma up and she'll do some finger wagging. Toy Pup says, if enough people make a little video asking for YouTube to give us back our feature, I am sure this will make a difference. I'm up for that. If you have an idea, then wait for it to be perfect. Just do the best advice anyone can give you. Don't be afraid of failing because you have to fall 1 million times before you learn. Excellent advice. Don't make big goals. Start with little baby steps and stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Excellent advice. And so much expectation. Just think baby steps. Jay says, okay, we need to discuss a few pointers. All right, you got the floor. What do we got? That doesn't look like a Jace serving. What is that? An appetizer?
It's a snack. It's breakfast. That's my breakfast in the morning.
I figured it was a snack.
There's a couple of basic things that you got to think about here. Obviously, it doesn't matter what your ability, what level you're at, what you're capable of. But when you start somewhere, you're entering a process. It's not just a physical process. It's very much a mental process. As well as it being a mental process, it's also a spiritual process. So stop being so needy. So what you'll find is, if you start off really gently, so you're looking at 10, 20 minutes a day. You don't need to spend more time than that. But you need to have the focus, get the steps in the right places at the right time. So you've told yourself that, Zane, lay down. Good girl. I'm trying to talk, can't get a word in her face. She just keeps nudging me. But yeah, so right, you get the steps in order. You get your decision that you're going to work out, you're going to train, and you're obviously going to make yourself better, fitter and healthier. Then you get to the point where you set a time when you're going to work out, and then you actually do the workout. They're the only three things that you need. Your diet, everything else, that all comes with time. So what you'll find is the more effort you put in, the more work you put in, as soon as you start seeing some results, that motivation's there. You've got the basic platform. You've got those three basic ingredients. So you know that you're going to work out, you know you're going to do it at the same time, and you know how much you're going to do. You keep going through those cycles 5 or 6 times. You get some improvement out of it. And then you realise that, oh yeah, I'm doing something good here. The brain will automatically tell you, I don't want so much sugar. I don't want fatty foods. I want to eat a little bit healthier. It all just comes part and parcel. And then when obviously you get into the flow of things, it takes over, it does it for you. So it's those 3 little basic steps. Decide to do it. Start do it. Plan a time to do it every day and do it. That's it, the 3 steps.
All right, so you think every day for Stuart?
Yeah, every day. Twice a day. 2 10-minute sessions. 10 minutes in the morning and a 10 minutes in the evening. And what you'll find is you'll build that up really quickly. You'll be like, oh, I could do another 10 minutes here or another 10 minutes there. And And as long as you get those 3 basic steps, you made the decision to do it, you actually get a time to do it, and you carry through the motion of carrying out the exercise. It really doesn't take too much, and the brain starts saying, "Oh, I like this. I'm going to do a bit more, a bit more." And as long as you don't go too crazy, you'll just keep progressing.
Excellent.
Hopefully, so give you a bit of a
Right.
guide of how you start and how you get going. Maintenance is just something that comes with routine. So I'm at the point now where obviously I'm quite fit. I'm able to do hundreds of reps of all the exercises, and the recovery is really quick. So your recovery rate, when your recovery rate starts to get better and better, you know then you're getting fit. Stu, as you just said there, I'm going to try it. So you've made the decision. All you've got to do now is the next 2 steps. Set a time to do it and actually do it. We'll have a little video chat before I go to bed this evening, and I'll give you a couple of basic exercises. We'll start off from a chair, so you won't do anything without the chair, whether you're doing squats, or whether you're doing leg work, whether you're doing core work, or whether you're doing arm work. Everything to start with, everything the comfort of a chair. But you're going to get a sweat on. It won't take too long for you to get a sweat on. Obviously, when you get a sweat on, you're burning calories. All the time you're burning calories, you're releasing endorphins. All the time you're releasing endorphins, you're going to fall in love with it. It's how it goes. It comes together.
So you got a lot of people cheering you on, Stuart. Let me say, Danny, thanks for coming in. Danny, the singer Manny, is taking off, as is Skeeter. Thank you, Skeeter.
Skeeter!
Easy says, Stuart, good for you, brother. Hey, Easy, you mentioned that you wanted to start a workout program. Jason's the man.
Right, I've seen Easy. Easy's not a beginner. He looks like a young, fit, healthy guy. Looks quite smart as well, bless him. He'd be working from maybe week 5 or week 6 in, and then progressing from there. Obviously, being younger and a little bit healthier, if you tuned in his diet. That's it. Just do it was my motto and my catchphrase for so long. Don't think about it. Do the action. The actions speak so much more than the words.
Yep. Toy Pup says, just do it. Nike, just do it. All right, we got a firm commitment from Stuart. He says, I'm going to try it. Hi, Destiny. Grand day and
Sister
blessings, Yogi.
Destiny.
How are you? I'm good, Destiny.
Oh, it smells so good. Somebody's like, is it any good?
Looks good.
Do you reckon? Hot. Yeah, Zena's ready for some. Zena loves spaghetti bolognese. Right, I'm going to love and leave you. 5 minutes 54. But yeah, so the journey begins. You've took the first step. You decided you're going to do it. As I say, then plan a time. So you say to yourself, right then, when I wake up in the morning, I'll have a cup of tea. Before you have a cigarette, do your workout. That's the key. Always do a workout before food or smoking or anything else. It just gets the brain programmed correctly. And what you'll find is you'll put your smoking down as well. They'll go hand in hand.
Awesome, Jace.
Okay, right, we'll love and leave you. Finish off my food. Oh, I'm starving.
Enjoy.
I have to feed this little belly.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, I've got to feed it. Right, love to you all. I'll catch you later.
Take care, my friend.
I'll be in the background.
Thanks.
Much love.
Much love to you, my friend. All right. Easy says, thanks for sending out Look Smart, Jace. Toy Pup says, hi, Destiny. How are you, Pookie Bear? Toy Pup says, you're a genius, Easy. Such great tips. Destiny says, hello to Stuart. All right.
I'm
What
not
do you
going to try it straight away. I mean, I've got a date in mind.
Start right away.
I've got a date in mind.
Energy makes energy. And why wait? Because you'll, whatever that date is, because you'll, whatever that date is, you'll be on your journey by the time it hits, if you allow it.
I'm going to start from the first.
There is,
Because the thing is, if I can start this from the 1st of January, it's not a New Year's resolution before everybody thinks that. I'm just thinking, start from the 1st. Day 1.
right. However, you could be 12 days into your journey on day 1. If you start tomorrow, no, 11 days if you start tomorrow. Dao De Jing said the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So why put the single step off?
I'm just.
Easy says, sort of
I
start
don't-
off
I
taking
don't-
walks.
my legs are good. My stomach is like a barrel.
Not too bad.
Well, definitely
My
brisk
upper
walking.
body strength, my upper body strength, I'd like to try and get that back.
He says that's a head start for 2025.
Because then I can do a live stream doing it, just saying like day 1.
Right. Every day is day 1.
Yeah, every day's a day 1. But the thing is, if I take it from a brand new whole thing, I might just. It might be a new YouTube channel name, whatever else.
Just a fish whisperer in his living room doing burpees.
Nah, I don't know. I'm gonna try and come up with another name.
Pip Up says while you're sitting there, you can do a few exercises. Hey Daisy.
Hey Daisy May, I've been in and out of her live stream all day.
Me too. I have her up in the background, actually.
I mean, I've
What's up,
had
Brandon boy?
there was Retirement Days Comfort Food and More. She was also live at the same time. Daisy was there, and of course my mate Terry went live and was in his live stream also. So I've been bouncing between all three.
Brandon boy says do some curls for the bros. And Toy Pup says it doesn't have to be strenuous exercise. And it doesn't. Jay says that's how I started my core. Tensing and release while you sit down. Let me see if I can find it. Go with. Am I pronouncing that right?
Hmm?
The author, John Wolfgang von Goethe. Goethe.
I've done squats. I've done squats. I mean, I think the heaviest I've done squat wise is like 75 kilos.
So let me read. I know I'm mispronouncing his last name. I can't remember exactly.
I want Christmas dinner first. I want my Christmas dinner.
You can still, as Jace was saying, he didn't ask you to make any dietary change.
I'll start from the first, because then I can try and like get bits and pieces organized for doing this exercise.
So, listen to this. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. Johann Wolfgang Goethe. Doesn't say whatever you can do, think it over, take your time, don't be too hasty. Begin it 10 days from now, begin it a week from now. Let me read it again. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. There's power in those words. Begin it now, because you have the energy of this moment. When you are making that decision, when you and it builds momentum. But if you put it off for a week, it becomes easier to put it off for another week, or something happens. You stub your toe, you have a toothache, you have a headache, your back goes out. I'm not saying those things are going to happen to you, but something might. But when you are on the path to be your authentic self, there's magic in it. The universe conspires to come to your aid. You are tapping into an energy that is your own, but also not quite your own. It's the energy of the universe. It's the energy of God. You didn't come to this decision alone. This is God whispering in the voice, Stuart, step into your new life. Are you going to put God on snooze alarm and say, God, I'll get back to you on the 1st? I didn't quite hear you, God. I know you're trying to say something. I'm going to
Hey,
come back to what
Bushman.
I've told you before. You are Stuart the freaking fish whisperer. You can do it all.
I mean, I've done exercises, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have done them before, but I mean, it's just,
Hey, Bushka.
I need to try and get rid of this
Thank you,
bug
Easy.
spray in my tummy.
It is pronounced Goethe, by the way.
Pardon?
The name that I was mispronouncing. Goethe.
Oh.
German name. If Timo was here, he would send me a video. He would make a video and send it to me. This is how you pronounce it. Cat and Jack says, they said you can still eat what you want. Hobby says, Life's a Hobby says, to bring people hiking. If I break their heart, they won't come back. Start with small, short strides. Absolutely. Excellent advice. And that's what Jace was saying.
I mean, I go for walks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do go for walks.
Toy Pup says, I don't think it has anything to do with eating habits at first. I think it has everything to do with your mental state. Wanting to really help yourself is a question. Do I really want to change? And if you do, then you begin immediately.
Carl,
That
I'll
is
give
the
you
only
some of
thing you
mine.
have to get ready.
I'll give you some of mine, Carl, because I'm going to start exercising soon.
Hey, Carl, didn't you say like a week or two ago you were going to join the gym? Flip Up says, am I ready for the change? It's all that mental mind game that we play with ourselves. And if you just tell yourself that my mind is playing tricks and I actually can't do this, put my mind to it. Destiny, this is right up Destiny's, this is Destiny's forte. This is what she does. You could just as easy say Destiny is forever motivated. Destiny forever motivates PhD. It is your mindset that you would have to adjust in order to create a positive lifestyle and health. You accomplish anything, absolutely anything you put your mind to, says Toy Pups. Nothing is impossible. Our mind is what makes it possible. Carl says, good evening, everyone. I've decided to put weight on.
And then
Toy
he's
Pup
quit the gym
says,
yesterday.
Yogi's funny. Occasionally. As Mocha likes to point out, I am not quite as funny as I think I am. Quit the gym yesterday.
Hey, Loud Ducks.
10-minute walk every day. Then a few weeks, get to 15, then 20. Stop eating after 6. And before sleeping, big change quick. Also helps you sleep better. Better for digestion. Excellent advice, Pushka. Soma says, my dad said, say hi to you. Thank you, Soma. Tell your dad I said hi. It was so nice to meet her dad yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Leronox? Leronox says, hey, I donated money to one of your friends. Who did you donate money to? He's a guy with, I think, over 100K subs. Well, he's not the one to donate money to. Donate the one who has 50 subs. What's up, Leronox?
Or donate to somebody that.
You talking about Jesse? He's a good guy, though. Toy Pup says, just going outside for a nice stroll with the wifey. is great exercise, and you can create memories and bond even more at the same time. Starting something new. Destiny's waving at Laradox. I have the security number I used, but it's not working anymore. But I'm currently trying to get it fixed. Nice. Jason, we'll be right back. Here's what I'd love to see. Hour-long video from Toy Pops that she premieres, hour and a half. Like a regular live stream, but on a regular video, and then premiere it, and then just talk in the chat with everyone. Hey, Songho. So regardless, I'm happy that I'm happy that you're stepping on the path. Even though, let me just put this out there. Even though I have offered to teach you breathwork and meditation, and he looked at me like I was absolutely bonkers. Just saying.
That
Meditation will
might
change.
that'll come in time. That'll come in time.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. Meditation will change your life instantly.
made-
And
See,
What's
this is
that?
what we were meant to have a phone call regarding this meditation thing.
what's that?
We were meant to have a phone call to discuss this. Still
now we're
waiting for
making-
the call.
Now we're making YouTube history. We're bringing it out to the public. Stuart, the meditative fish whisperer.
Doesn't have
Stuart-
a good ring.
Stuart chanting to fish. What do you think of that? Stuart,
Stuart the meditating angler.
I like that. I like that one. Carl's gonna close. I'd close my local gym down. So you don't like it, Carl? Destiny says when you spend time out in nature and make that connection with the universe, then you've stepped into your greater power and oneness. Absolutely, Destiny. Talked about that yesterday. The fractal patterns of nature immediately puts you into a alpha brainwave state, light state of meditation and inspiration. Pushka said, bonkers? Yeah, bonkers is the word that came to me. So again,
No, wrong boy. I think the meditating angler would be a lot better.
the fishy yogi. I like the meditative angler. I do like that. The fishy yogi.
I'm back, Yogi brother. I had a ping. That's a message.
Hey, Dredson. Dredson says peace. Nice to see you, my friend. I heard the
I've
ping
done
too.
that. I've done that when I've been fishing. That was funny. Fish comes up to try and take a hold of the fly, and you just take it away from the fish's mouth and bing. Gyms aren't dangerous, Carl. My old man had one.
Yeah, I spent my early life in gyms.
I mean, I've dealt with some big men in my life, and strong men, big strong men. I've dealt with in my life.
Hey, Tim.
And I said before, my old man used to train one of his friends, who's a 10-time world champion at the Highland Games. I mean, I'm too old for it now. I mean, okay, I'm talking like 33, but I think I'm too old for it now. Like,
Nah. I'm getting back into kettlebell sport, and I'm going to be.
I'm not tall enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not tall enough. Yogi's frozen. Eh? You back?
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
froze.
faded out there for a minute. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
thought that. It was like you're frozen in time.
Nuggets, nuggies, and cheeseburgers, and fries, and a soda.
Oh, stop it, because that sounds delicious. Cheese is that's Salma. She wants nuggies and cheeseburger and fries and a soda.
That sounds really good right now.
That sounds awesome right now.
Mhm.
Salma, that's very naughty of you. Now you look at my finger and I'm telling you right now, that is naughty.
I don't know if someone's ever gotten a public finger wag before. This is the first time. She's on the other end of the finger wag. What do you think of that, Selma?
Mm.
Banana milkshake.
My weight at the moment is 100 kilos.
Jace says, "Stu, want to see my tea?" Easy says, "Eric, can you talk about your vegetarian journey?" Absolutely. Hey, Share Bear.
Share Bear.
You know, it started without me even realizing it. When I was 15, and I worked in on a veal farm, raising veal, and I
What were you raising? Right, say that again. Meal or
veal, veal, veal.
oh veal?
Yep.
Ah, veal. I said they said mule. I was like, that mule's a
Sounds like meal.
It was pretty bad, but I wasn't in a position to say anything because I was working for a room and board, living with a cousin. In exchange, I got to run wild in the mountains, which is all I wanted to do. But it was cruel, and it planted the seed. It wasn't that long after when I started getting practicing yoga a bit more. And the yogic diet is a vegetarian diet, not a vegan diet, but a vegetarian diet. But I had been training for bodybuilding, and I was convinced. I never heard of a vegan bodybuilder or even a vegetarian bodybuilder at the time, except Bill Pearl, who was a famous Mr. Universe. So I didn't even consider it. I didn't consider the yogic diet, even though I was practicing yoga. I ate a ton of meat, almost all meat. I was on the carnivore diet before there was such a thing as a carnivore diet. But in my late 20s or so, my meditation practice and my yoga practice began to deepen, and my diet began to change completely on its own. I was just drawn towards eating less meat and adding fruits and vegetables in my diet. The more fruits and vegetables I put in my diet, the more healthier I got, and the more I wanted. So it just everything built from there. And then I read a book called Diet for a New America, and by John Robbins. John Robbins was the heir to the Baskin Robbins empire, worth a fortune. You know,
okay.
Baskin Robbins there, one of the largest ice
Um,
cream chains ever.
we
And
don't
he gave
have
it
that
up.
here.
He gave it up completely. He gave away his fortune because it was based upon cruelty. People think dairy farming, well, you know, you're just getting milk from cows. That can't be cruel. Except they have no need for milk cows. So they're either destroyed or they're sold for veal. And veal is basically torture. And also, they keep dairy cows perpetually menstruating with metal clamps hooked on the nipples that create infections. So to fight infections, they pump them full of antibiotics and other drugs, steroids. You're ingesting all that in as well with the fear. The mothers never get to see their calves. The calves never get to see their mom. They never spend any time in the field. They are chained in a spot.
It's different
Now,
here, though. It's different here. It's
we've talked
different
about
here.
that. We talked about that.
It's
I just,
different here.
I'm not doing anything to convince anyone to be vegan. I'm just telling
No,
my
but I'm just saying it's different here. That
right.
whole environment that you're talking about is
Yeah, and
completely different here.
we've talked about that, you and I. So I just want
It's
easy to know
completely
like
different.
what it was that planted the seed for me. Having seen this firsthand, and then having read this book that had very graphic, and then doing research, and then actually visiting farms, seeing chickens that are kept alive and yet debeaked, unfeathered, and kept alive hanging from their feet indefinitely. All of this started planting the seed, and I knew I still couldn't do it yet. I still couldn't do it. I got more and more in the veggie diet, but I couldn't give up the stuff that I liked. I didn't want to give up eating cheese. I loved eating pizza. Even though my diet was healthy, I still liked going out, having an occasional pizza.
Mhm.
Then one day, I saw a photo of a farmer who kicked the cow in the face. The cow had fallen down, couldn't get up. They were trying to get him to go to the ramp. Of course, again, cows are kept so they don't move for the most part. To
See,
keep
that's
the meat.
different here. That's
Right.
different here.
So the cow naturally fell down. The farmer, angry, tried to get the cow to get up and cook them and kicked them in the face. And the photo showed the face of the cow. And the cow's face wasn't one of anger or upset. It was one of almost like it was feeling sorry for the farmer that you were so cruel. It was a look of fear and pity and also forgiveness. And I saw that look and I said, Tomoka, I'm done. I'm a vegan starting now. Never had meat
Jace
again.
and Squirrel are across here, and exactly this is what
Well,
I'm trying to
again,
explain to you.
that's not the point. I'm not telling anyone to eat the way I do. I'm not telling anyone to
No,
do any
I'm
of it.
just
I'm just
our cattle that we've got across here, right? We've got two sorts. We've got our dairy
Right.
cattle, which are
I know.
out to graze,
We've talked about it. All
and
I'm
we've
saying
got
is I'm
our
explaining.
other cattle, which
Right.
is for basically eating purposes.
I know. I'm explaining. Easy asked me a question. How did I come about in my journey? So
Yeah.
this was my journey. So I don't want to get sidetracked on it's different here or it's different there. I understand that. I'm not telling anyone how they should eat or what they should do. I'm just outlining why I
Well, I
got to
know
this
that. I
point.
know that.
And so easy. It's amazing that all of those chain of events were like planting seeds, planting intentions, but I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. I kept saying I wasn't ready. It only took one thing, a photo, just a photo, and my entire life changed. So the point is not about diet, not about anything. You'd never know what that catalyst is going to be for the greatest change in your life. I gave up a lifetime of eating meat, which I loved, because of a photo. There was a journey leading up to it. So who knows? Who knows what it's going to be for you, Stuart, for working out or exercising? Who knows what it's going to be for anyone at any time for anything? But be open
I
to
mean,
all
to me,
possibilities. Life
I
can
mean, to
change
me, as
in an
grass
instant.
fed animals that I like to eat, as long as it's like you see the conditions that they're in.
Right.
It's
So
conditioned.
right. But dropping that completely is what I'm saying is great changes can happen in your life in any direction when you are open for the signs, open for the possibilities. Had I looked at that photo any other time in my life, I might have said, what a shame, and just gone about my business. For whatever reason, I was ready and everything changed. For you, it might have nothing to do with diet. It might be a different career. It might be, who knows? Who knows what it's going to be for anyone? But if you are open, your life can change in drastic and joyful. This has been 15, almost 16 years now of being a vegan. I would never even think about going back. There's just too much I can explore in eating. You can cook meat all kinds of different ways, but generally people eat chicken, pork, and beef, and other types of, other types of poultry, other types of pork, like other type. But there are infinite numbers of fruits and vegetables that I can explore. Anyway, Easy. That was my entire journey. I ran my first 50 miler as a fruitarian, eating nothing but fruit.
I mean,
Kat says, that's so sad, Yogi. I hate that happens.
I love I love venison.
But
I mean, I'd rather live off the land.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I keep reiterating the point that if you watch Hugh Fairley Whittenstall, he's a countryman. He lives in the country. He would rather take things that would be running around free
right.
to harvest.
Read Destiny's comment real quick. It says, what are you taking for that cough? May I suggest some warm or hot ginger tea with honey and turmeric with a pinch of black pepper? Thank you, Destiny. I actually do drink Paul Newman's turmeric and ginger tea that has black pepper. I don't put honey in it, though. I do have some honey cough drops that Mocha gave me.
Boil them up.
I could drop it in the tea, see what happens. Selma's older sister is pregnant. Congratulations. Hey, Trending. Trending, my friend, how are you?
Hey, Trended.
Cat and Jack says, thanks for that, Yogi. It's nice to get to know your journey. Thank you, Cat. I appreciate that. Sniper says, Stuart, never boil honey.
But wait a minute here. If the honey's in a jar, it clearly states you've got to boil it in the jar to go from solid to runny.
Thank you for sharing, Trending. Hey, by the way, Trending is fully monetized now.
I've got trending. I've got the notification all set.
The cough was almost better, Destiny, and then the past 2 days it's come back. Hey, Weldon Carey.
Hey, man. Actually, I'm gonna call him Hunter because that's his real name.
Right. And speaking of monetizing, Weldon Carey is monetized.
Mm-hmm.
Jace kicked us off, and then Weldon Carey, and then Trending. Someone else. I forget who it is.
Well, I was monetized before Jace.
Yeah, you were monetized a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jace is. It's been, I think, what, 2 weeks for Jace?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even a week. Hey, the legendary Burpee Reaper is in the house. Good
And by
motherfucking
the way,
morning, YouTube family.
if Jace is still here, by the way, thank you, YouTube, for giving Wendy a gifted member.
Oh.
I know who it was from. It was from Monk. Oh, Monk. he gifted out memberships yesterday, and Wendy got one, and I know Cat and Jack got one also.
Nice. What channel is this for?
Jesus.
Oh, nice.
It was like
Trending
five membership, and it was like 5 sets of 5.
Nice. Trending says, thank you very much. So Yogi, absolutely Trending. Easy says,
Hey,
whatever
Bob.
virus is going around is treating everyone the same. It's got a 2 or 3 week mild cough. Very weird. Yeah. Yep. You can hear Stuart. Wendy still has it. My brother still has it.
I think this is the worst that we've had it.
Yep. Tandra says, Eve. Our friend Eve got fully monetized.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up, Reaper?
Well, there you go. Monk standing last. Basically, yeah.
Sniper says high temperatures can significantly degrade the beneficial enzymes, vitamins, antioxidants present in honey. That makes sense. Wow, 30 memberships.
Yep, and Wendy
Man,
got
that's
one
a-
of them.
It's a big gift. 30 memberships.
Mm-hmm.
$2.99. If my math is correct, and I know it will be because I'm using a calculator. $89 before YouTube takes their little clip.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jason's $2.99, right? Shout out to Toy Pops, absolutely. Shout out to Songhill.
I
Shout out
can't
to
remember
Stuart.
what Jesus got. Man, no, mine's is my highest one's £5, which is no, I don't even know. I've got $1.99, $2.99, and $5.99. $4.99, should I say? $4.99. That's my membership prices. If anybody wants to see me try and do some form of exercising.
I'm already signed up. I got you. I got Jace. Members on Toy Pups. I was for Optimob. I am for Goga. For Eve. I just signed up for Eve.
You're also for Bob.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Skeeter. Bob and Skeeter.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's 8. Shout out to Sniper. Absolutely shout out to Sniper. And shout out to Bushka. Thank you for shouting everyone out, Selma. They all deserve it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the shout out, Salma. I saw that second one in.
So I didn't want to start a members channel for a long time. And it was Duncan Walsh and Eric LaPointe who convinced me. And then I heard Eric LaPointe talking about people who weren't putting out a lot of content, but they were saying, hey, if you want to support my channel, if you don't want to do super chats, whatever,
I
but you want
can't
to help
forget
my
Mir.
channel.
Can't forget Mir. Mir's awesome.
Oh, yeah, I'm a member for Mir as well. Oh, and for right now, I am for Relaxing because he needs the help. Relaxing ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can keep everything month to month, and I want to be able to help people out for a month or two, and then help some other people out for a month or two. But there'll be some core people that stay. But yeah,
No.
a great way to support the channel. Imagine this is what Eric Point was saying. Imagine if you have 1,000 subscribers who really like what you do, and they get a 99-cent membership just to support you, even if you don't put out any content, or members only content. And I thought that's a really good idea. I've gotten a lot of good suggestions, ton of support from Eric LaPointe.
That's why I remember your channel, Yogi, because you remember mine. Plus, I like you. You're a
I was gonna say,
spiritual leader. You're a spiritual leader. What isn't there to like?
it's what I've been
isn't there
telling,
to like?
it's what I've been telling Mocha for 23 years. What's not to like?
Well, hello, Eric Lapointe.
Hey, Eric. It's just got 10 joules too. He just popped up with a flower. Thank you, Eric.
I just saw the thumb. I didn't see the flower. I saw a thumb.
Was it a thumb? So you saw
Yeah,
it
it was a
too.
thumb. I
thought
saw
was
it.
Nice. So that's what the joules look like.
How much does a jewel cost?
I don't know. I think there's various prices, and then you drop them. And so I get paid for when people buy the jewels, and then every time you drop a jewel, I think I get a penny for every jewel dropped. Which sometimes people drop 1,000 jewels, so it's good.
So 1,000 jewels at a penny each. That's what, 10 quid?
Yeah.
$10.
Not bad. So, and right now I get a bonus. because it's I'm beta testing for YouTube. I actually did this suggestion by Toy Pups, someone else who's given me great advice. When I started the membership, I had the membership channel for about a month, and YouTube said, do I want to participate in a membership drive where I could earn a bonus? And I said, sure. I wasn't sold on it, but I said, sure. I ended up making, this was in the month of October, I made a $1,100 bonus with YouTube. And I told that
Good
to
on you, man.
and I told that to Toy Pups, and she said, whenever YouTube asks you, do you want to participate? Say yes, because it keeps opening up doors. If you participate in one, they will ask you to participate in something else again, which they did. They asked me to participate in this. So I also get a bonus, a monthly bonus. If people buy a minimum, I think, of 3 joules a month, I'm eligible for $1,000 bonus each month. I don't know if I'll get it, but I'm eligible. But I go live, I think 3 times a week, vertical, 3 times a week. Go live 3 times. They told that to me. Can you go live 3 times a week? And I was like, have you seen my channel? I'm always live. You don't know who you're asking to. I can do 3 times a week, standing on my head, literally. Speaking of standing on your head, did you know that Eric Lapointe can stand on his head?
No, I didn't.
Eric Lapointe can do 1,000 burpees and then stand on his head right afterwards. No lie.
If I was to stand on my head, I'd break my neck.
Takes a little bit of practice.
I'd break my neck.
Eric Lapointe sent
Thank
10
you,
joules.
Eric, for agreeing with me with a thumbs up button.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, maybe that's a thumbs up. He wants me to break my neck.
So, hey, Kat.
Come on, Eric, get in the chat. Say hello at least, instead of
Jason-
sitting there behind the screen, just throwing up jewels.
Jay saw them too. Those thumbs are ace. So these are going to be available to everyone. In February or March. I know that I participate in this trial program until February. And then it's available. A different way of earning an income. Here's the thing. If you can make enough money on YouTube to buy some coffee, buy a book, take your wife out to dinner, that's awesome. If you can make enough money to buy your Christmas presents for a year, awesome. If you can make enough money on YouTube to earn your livelihood, even better. And YouTube presents that opportunity to everyone. The only limit is yourself. And I used to be afraid that, man, how can I do this when I'm technically deficient? I don't know how to do anything on YouTube, barely anything. I don't edit. I've never edited anything before. I'm really simple. My videos are poor quality. I do burpees. I talk about yoga. I go out in nature. 3 things that I do. Why would anyone want to? How could I possibly make $1,100? That's about what I want to. $1,100 a month. And I visualized that, and I made it in the month of October, which shows that there's a possibility of doing that. So if you want to be, the point is, if you want to be full-time on YouTube, whatever that means for you, you can do it. Give it a try. I got inspired, you and Bob. I had wanted to do it, but then I talked about, were you guys, and you were doing it?
Cat and Jack. A what?
Sorry, I missed some of the comments, guys.
What? Has the climate changed up there? Tandra, it's 20 degrees up here.
Kat says you're about substance. Thank you for that, Kat.
I'm intrigued. What is slug porn?
I don't know, but I think it means we need to take a deep dive into the channel. I'm intrigued.
So am I. Slug porn.
Kat says, Selma, you make me a loving person. Selma has a gift for that, doesn't she, Kat? Says, I love you, sweet Selma.
Tandra, the reason being it's 20 degrees and it's roasting here.
Jace says, the reality is making a living from YouTube is possible, but you have to utilize all the tools available. Time for merch, just hit me up. Man, I like that thought. It seems so outside the realm of possibilities for me. And I hardly ever think that way. But, like I said, for me, YouTube is a big, scary enterprise because I know so little about how any of this works. And more than that, I've simplified my life to such an extent, almost scarily wise, how monk-like my
I
existence
mean,
is.
Bruce walks in his house half naked. I mean, I'm just sitting here topless. I mean, that's me.
Yep, I know you're sitting there topless, and I've been sitting here saying a silent prayer. Please don't have Stuart stand up. Please don't have Stuart stand up. Please don't have Stuart stand up.
I'm not going to stand up. I'm not that stupid.
I'm just hoping that it's just topless.
It's just topless.
All right. Okay. We're safe.
You're
Hey.
very safe.
Liam, my friend, how are you? Liam is back. Welcome back. Tantra's laughing.
Yay.
So I don't know what kind of merch I could have.
What kind of merch do you want?
I wouldn't mind a coffee mug.
Well, you got coffee mugs. You can do
Hats?
hats, hoodies, t-shirts, water bottles. You can have a pencil. You can have a pen. You can have glasses. You can have, let's say, glasses like mason jars.
Right.
But you can do Coca-Cola glasses, or like 330 ml can glasses. You can have glass ornaments. There's a multitude of things that you can have.
Right. Let me think about that. Chandra's laughing. His Yogi laughing. Liam says, good. Shout out to Easy. Easy says, I've been very blessed in life that I haven't really had to work for a living. I'm very grateful.
Honestly, once I get my set of abs, then I can. I'll then show off my tummy. But apart from just now, no, I've got bust higher.
Stuart the Ab Whisperer.
No,
No?
the meditating angler.
I do like that. Jace says, I will make it real simple and easy. Let's get some designs ready. And I will print some mugs and t-shirts. Wow. What kind of designs? Walt says, I was thinking maybe some hoodies. Michael says you can make some yogi beans. Hey, I know people who do their own brands of coffee.
There's ways and means to do things on.
Oh.
I mean, you can. At the moment, I can. I haven't done it for a while. Apparently, I'm eligible for. What do you call one of the things that you get that people can give out? Companies can give out. What do you call that again?
Endorsements? Sponsorship?
There's no endorsements.
A cheap thing.
Sponsorship?
Yeah, sponsorships. I can get
Nice.
sponsored. I
You
can
should
get
do it.
sponsored. But I don't know who to sponsor. I don't know who would sponsor me.
Right.
But I can get sponsored. Yeah, I can get that.
Liam says he's been subbed for 4 years. Is that good?
I can't tell
Sub
how
to me for
many
4
people
years.
would tune in and cheer you on to take the journey. I'm not going to do it topless until I know for a fact I've got at least 2 abs showing.
Do they have to be yours? Could be your ab and someone else's. That's 2. Right?
I don't have abs.
You have one. You
I
have one
don't
ab.
have an ab. Honestly,
one
I
ab.
get that's tired.
All you need now is to find someone else with another ab, and you got 2 abs to show. That's all
Well,
it
okay,
takes.
I might have a back wheel of a Harley around my tummy. You know the fat the fat wheels, the fat tires you get in a Harley. Yeah, I'm like one of them. I've got a Harley tire around my tummy. It's huge.
Kat says you could have
Actually, can I just stick it on yours?
you could
Yeah,
have
but
a
you-
shirt with a cartoon yogi doing burpees in his basement. Hey, that's a thought.
What?
Nice.
What?
A shirt with a cartoon yogi doing burpees in his basement. Yogi head sweatband. That's a nice thought
You
too.
got sweatbands. You got trousers, shorts. I've got swimming trunks, but unfortunately they're shorts. They're not actually speedos.
Right. Yeah, I only wear speedos.
Yeah, we know that you only wear speedos. I'm looking for a set of speedos to just get my logo on them and send them to you along with 2 flies and the stickers and bulk sticker.
Jay says I can print on most materials. So it's all possible. I invested in the complete printing setup. Man, what a great investment. Selma said fart machine. I could invest in a fart machine just for
How come
Selma.
you thought I thought about typing? You mean trying or typing Iron Brew? Sure, Stu. Would you like a one-on-one private session to start? Yes, please.
Nice. I like that thought. Let's see. Michael
34.
says
34
yogi
there,
kettlebells.
34. Or typing, typing,
A
typing,
yogi kettlebell
trying,
would be good.
typing. How can you type Iron Brew?
I don't know.
I thought about typing Iron Brew. Typing, trying. You need to try Iron Brew. It's really
Sniper-
nice.
Sniper
Especially the
says
1901 ball. The 1901 ball is the best.
Who's on
Back
both
to the-
playing?
back to the 80s we go, says Snipers. Someone says Yogi is a
Alfred,
fart
you've
machine.
got my email address. Surely you can give me. We can swap numbers or something.
Kat says, Stuart, I can't tell you how many people would tune in and cheer you on when you take the journey.
Yeah, we'll try and do something. Stuart, Iron Brew for your sponsorship. Oh. Me, I'm a fly tire. Really?
Yeah, there's no harm in.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you know, you can't be sponsored by other things. You just have product placement. Give it a shout out every once in a while. Something that you enjoy.
I mean, I would like
How
to
do you
get
do it?
free hooks. I'd like to try and get free hooks for fishing.
Right.
I try them out. I need to have a word with him. He's got all the details on his computer because my YouTube's on my phone. I can't do much on my phone. I need a laptop or computer. Bulk's the best person for it. He's got access to my channel anyway.
Right.
I gave him all the
All right. I'm gonna wrap things up in just a minute. I'll be back. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
you'll
the
be back.
one-on-one.
You're going to be back in just over 3 hours.
Yep.
Brian's still here. So Eric Lapointe, you sit in the background and hand over jewels, and you don't come in and say hello.
This is
Charming.
a busy time of year for him. We are at the height of Christmas tree season.
Oh, Christmas tree, your decorations are history. Deck the halls and, well, sorry, what is it called? Oh yeah, wreck the trees and blame the doggies. Meow 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 meow. That's a cat song. That's for cats. That's for cats.
Yeah, my cat's looking at me right now when you're singing that song.
Yeah.
She's like, it's
Wreck the trees
he's
and
got no
blame
idea what
the
it's talking about.
doggies. Meow 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 meow.
Jay
Why
says
don't you
Eric
go live
LP,
with Brian?
crazy.
I tried
Crazy.
that last night.
Hey, Cat.
I sent him the link and everything, and I still haven't heard back from Brian. Because I know that it looked like an orange background with mountains for Brian's photo. That's the only Brian Matthew White that I saw on, along with Wendy, saw on Messenger.
Right. I'm sorry that I missed his first live stream. Hey, Cat, if you ever want, feel free to pop in on any live stream. Selma's so happy. Again, congratulations, Selma.
Auntie Selma.
Auntie Sam. We need to try and find someone that's gonna be like a Flintstone character. Because go Salma. We need a Fred Flintstone type of person to shout that out to Salma.
Right.
Well, look what he did with Wilma. Wilma, Salma, sound the same.
So maybe this evening, we'll get Selma to come up and sing a song.
Mm-hmm.
Were you here to meet her father yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Brian Matthew White's gone live again.
He's just gone live. Brian's just gone live again.
All right. So I'm ending live stream now. So I'll see you guys over there.
Go over to Brian's channel, people. We'll see you across there. Bye.
Take care, guys. I'll see you. I'll be back in
Love yous all.
about 3 hours or so.
Yep, just over 3 hours. Ciao.
See you guys.